Hi friends. Today I'm talking about how to apply Ho'oponopono when you're feeling triggered. So if you're new to Ho'oponopono, I will leave some links below so that you can learn more about it. I've made some videos on it and there's other resources where you can learn about this amazing ancient Hawaiian healing practice. The purpose of Ho'oponopono is to bring inner peace. And as you have inner peace, then you can be the peace. Once you're at peace, you can come from inspiration rather than reaction. And so when you're triggered in the circumstances of your life, maybe another person said something or something happened, and you go into a reaction, a strong emotional reaction, it's likely that it's touching a wound within you. And so Ho'oponopono is a process of healing the wound so that you can come back to a place of peace. It's a way of addressing and acknowledging your inner child that's holding the memories. And when you're triggered, what's being released are the painful memories. When you are triggered, first step is to acknowledge and notice that some feelings are coming up. Maybe some painful feelings are coming up. Maybe you feel reactive. Maybe you want to run away from the feelings. Maybe you want to try to make it better, whatever the circumstances are. So that's an indicator that you are coming from fear or worry or stress. The first step is to notice that. Notice that you are being rattled in some way. Come back to your breath, and this is where you begin to apply the 4 phrases of Ho'oponopono. So you say thank you. Thank you for the opportunity to heal this inner wounding that is coming up. You say thank you to your inner child who's releasing the memory. You even say thank you for the trigger, because it's an opportunity to clean and cleanse something inside of you that's creating the discomfort and the pain. You say, thank you, I love you inner child, I love you divinity within, I love you divinity without. And then the I'm sorry piece is, you're not apologizing for reacting. You're apologizing for whatever's in you that created the discomfort, the trigger, the wounding. And it could be something that happened in your formative years. It could be something that you brought in from your ancestors. So you're actually apologizing for the erroneous belief, for the way of looking at it that's not in alignment with your highest truth. And please forgive me is basically just saying, allow me to let this go. Allow me to have more freedom around this. And the process of transmutation, meaning acknowledging the discomfort, acknowledging the pain, and then bringing those phrases to it, thank you, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, will start to allow the feelings and the thoughts and the memories and the beliefs that are associated with what happened in the moment of trigger need to come up. So it's a wonderful process of going in deeper. The most important part of this is noticing when you're triggered, because sometimes when we're triggered, it's easy to default into reaction. Some people go into some kind of compulsive behavior. Maybe you want to stuff it down. Maybe you want to run away. So practicing mindfulness, practicing presence, practicing coming back to your breath is a wonderful way to start to cultivate some space so that you can use those triggers as opportunities to heal deeper wounds. I also like to combine Ho'oponopono with emotional freedom techniques, tapping, because tapping actually activates the parasympathetic response, which means it relaxes your system. And it's great to use when you are triggered because it calms down the brain and calms down the body, and it allows you to be more mindful and present in the moment. So I'm going to take you through this process and show you specifically how to apply this if you are feeling triggered in the moment. So if you're not feeling triggered in the moment, you can call up a situation in your life that feels triggering, not for the purpose of making you uncomfortable now, but for the purpose of clearing something that might feel charged for you. So if you have a situation, maybe you have a person in your life that triggers certain feelings in you, maybe you have a circumstance in your life that triggers some inner discord, because again, Ho'oponopono, we want to come from a place of peace. When we're coming from a place of peace, we are living more peacefully, we create more peace in our life, we can come from inspiration rather than coming from reaction. So I'm going to invite you to call forth something that feels triggering. And we're going to use EFT tapping and allow this process to move through you, to allow you to start to clear the trigger. So take a moment, you can take a deep breath in and let it go, and call forth something that feels triggering to you, something that sort of jars you or creates strong emotion in you. And start tapping on your collarbone. And take a deep breath in and let it go. And if it's a person or an interaction you had with someone, call that to mind and just notice the feelings and the thoughts that come up for you when you think about it. Okay? With tapping, we want to just allow and acknowledge the feelings. Our feelings are a result of an emotional charge. The emotions are energy, and tapping lets the energy flow. So as you tune into that, we can start to apply the 4-part mantra of Ho'oponopono. So even if you're not feeling it, acknowledging that on some level you are thankful because it is an opportunity to clear something that's in you. Okay, because Ho'oponopono is taking 100% responsibility for what's coming up in you, rather than being the victim and giving your power away and saying, this person made me feel, acknowledging that the feelings are coming up in you. It's the most empowering place. So take another deep breath in and let it go. And as you're tapping, tuning into that triggering experience. And breathing and allowing. And then we can tap through the points. Take another breath in and let it go. And if you're new to tapping, I'll also leave a link below that will tell you a little bit more about this powerful tool that helps to relax the brain, de-stress the system, and allow you to be more present. So once again, calling back the situation and the circumstances that rattled you. And then we will say, thank you. I love you. I'm sorry for whatever's in me that called forth this challenge, this problem, this discomfort inside of me. I'm sorry for the beliefs, the memories that created this problem. Please forgive me. Sometimes I like to say, we're sorry. Please forgive us, because oftentimes it's a memory that we may have brought forth from our ancestors, from our lineage. Thank you. So we're saying thank you for the opportunity. We're saying thank you to our inner child for releasing the memory. We're saying thank you for the awareness that something is coming up in us that wants to be released. I love you. I love you, inner child. I love you, divine self. I love you, human being. I love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. Thank you. I love you. We're sorry. Please forgive us. And breathing in and letting go. And sometimes I'd like to just go to thank you and I love you. So calling forth the situation, the circumstance, maybe the person that triggered these feelings in you, and acknowledging the feelings that are coming up for you. Maybe there's fear or worry or anxiety. Maybe you recognize a belief of not enough or not worthy, or there's something wrong with you. These are all erroneous thoughts and memories that are not in alignment with your highest truth. So just breathing and tapping and acknowledging the thoughts and feelings that are coming up for you. You may even get an image of your inner child. Maybe you see yourself at a younger age when you first experienced this kind of situation, and maybe even made a decision or formed a belief that there was something wrong with you or you weren't enough. So if you have a picture of your inner child, if that's coming up for you, go ahead and embrace him or her and begin to apply the 4-part mantra towards them. Thank you. Thank you for showing up today. Thank you for holding this memory and now releasing it. I love you. I'm sorry for whatever's in me that created this. I'm sorry for all the times that I didn't acknowledge you and I abandoned you. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Breathing in and letting go. And you keep tapping and breathing until you come to a place of more inner peace. You may have some insights as you're going through this process. It's likely that you can unravel this when you're tapping and you're breathing. You're bringing some spaciousness to the situation where you can learn more about yourself and why you reacted in the first place. So you're loving yourself, you're compassionate with yourself, you're being curious, releasing any judgment, unconditional love and acceptance of yourself and all aspects of this. Love is the elixir, the healing medicine. Breathing in and letting go, and the more you can apply love to the situation, to yourself, to the circumstances, to the feelings, the emotions, the more you can allow them to flow and release them. Release the wounding, release the pain, acknowledging your inner child and showering him or her with perfect love, love and compassion, holding them in your arm with unconditional love and compassion. I like to bring my hands to my heart. Take a deep breath in and let it go. And sometimes I just will rock back and forth with my hands on the heart, and I will apply the mantra that way. Thank you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. And just allow your mind to wander. Allow your mind to go to the areas in your life that need to be healed. And once you do that and you start to feel more inner peace, you can truly be thankful for the situation that triggered you in the first place. Because it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for you to release what no longer serves you. It's an opportunity for you to align with your higher good. It's an opportunity for you to be freer. And as you are freer, you are not reactive to the circumstances of your life. You're coming from your peaceful self. You're coming from your higher self. You're more in alignment with the divinity within you. So again, Ho'oponopono is a powerful way to create inner peace. When you're not feeling peaceful, without any judgment, you observe yourself and notice that you are possibly being triggered. When you're in a reactive mode, you can calm yourself down, start chanting the mantra. Sometimes I like to chant the mantra and go for a walk if I'm triggered by something. A situation came up, somebody said something that I felt touched something deep inside of me. Having unconditional love and compassion for yourself and appreciating that everything is happening for you. It's because divinity loves you so much that this is coming up, because divinity is always calling us to align with our highest good and to release the painful thoughts, feelings, and experiences that keep us stuck in patterns that don't serve us any longer. So I hope that this was helpful. I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. If you want to learn more about how to apply Ho'oponopono and EFT to your life to help you to overcome challenges that are keeping you from your perfect health and well-being, I'd love to chat with you. You can go ahead and book a free strategy call with me, and we can learn more about how we might work together. So as always, keep on taking good care of yourself. Bye now.